Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the freest podcast in all of North America, 2 Drink Minimum. The man in front of me, the David who beat Goliath, comedy legend, free speech enthusiast, Mike Ward.
I am Mike Ward. You are Pantelis, and our friend is, we can start making fun of him again.
Yeah!
What?
Poseidon, how's it going?
Fair game.
Were you nervous when I won at the Supreme Court level? That you were like, oh, fuck. When it wasn't that legal, they were still fucking with me. Imagine now.
There's a precedent set.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
We can bust your balls and your mom can't sue us.
Nah, she would never do that. She'd probably join you.
What a crazy time to be alive.
Yeah.
We're living in historic times. You've become a member of history. How crazy is that?
I'm the Canadian OJ.
Yeah. Well, kind of, you keep saying that, but it's not the same thing.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I don't think it's a good thing.
I keep saying that as a joke, and then eventually, you know how when you say something just to be funny, after a while, it just becomes something you say?
Yeah, and
I don't want people to go, okay, he's like OJ, he murdered someone.
especially because in English, they mistranslate the joke, and
Yeah.
they keep saying that you physically tried to kill the kid.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not the right comparison. Yeah, it's definitely not the right one. But this is crazy, Mike.
Yeah.
This is
I was so happy when, ever since Friday, like at first I felt this sort of weird relief, like weight was lifted off my shoulders. And then a couple of hours later, I feel like I have like butterflies in my stomach. And it almost feels, like when you're like 13 or 14 and you have a new girlfriend.
yeah.
So it feels like I have a new little girlfriend. And it's weird. I've been so nice to my wife all weekend. Like I've been repairing stuff. I'm making dinner. Like I've become a good 13-year-old boyfriend.
Yeah, something good came out of this.
Yeah. My wife hasn't cried in 3 days.
Yeah, because so you got to break a couple of eggs.
Yeah.
You got to break a couple of retarded eggs to make a good omelet.
Exactly.
That's what just happened. Because of that, because it took 10 years and it cost $300,000.
Yeah.
I've already said this. There is not a mentally handicapped person that is safe from my wrath. We're going to make the most out of this. It's like the really religious people when they say, Jesus didn't die for nothing. I got to do some sinning.
Yeah.
That's how I am. That's what's happening. So it's been a crazy weekend. The shows were amazing. I saw you 2 nights in a row get 2 standing ovations in and out.
Yeah, that's always weird. Standing ovation on the way in is fucking weird. And it's a real one. You know how sometimes in specials you have a standing ovation on the way in, or you see specials and you're like, I know you don't deserve that. And it's all fake. It's someone before the show going, stand up and
No, this was
pretend.
real.
But this is real, yeah. Especially the first night, it was crazy.
The first night I had trouble
Yeah.
when I went on. Because the first 2 minutes, I couldn't tell any jokes because they were just too excited.
Yeah.
And I was asking, you guys know what happened? You guys are excited? And they were like, all right, we're amped. Let's go. Where's Mike?
Yeah.
Like, they were losing their shit.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. I'm so happy, so relieved. And a lot of friends have been telling me, fuck, 5, like people were angry that it's a split decision, 5-4. And I was like, of course it wasn't going to be 9-0. It would have been fucking stupid. If it was 9-0, I would have been angry. I would have been like, you motherfuckers, you took 8 years to tell me. You all agreed, and it still took 8 years. So it had to be close. And plus, a lot of people don't get comedy.
Yeah.
So it's not because they're judges that they're actually smarter than regular people. So some of them probably like comedy. Some of them probably don't get it. And then you have people that have never heard of me, never seen me, are judging my jokes, but just the words.
Yeah.
And every joke, even a sweet joke taken out of context, can make you look like a piece of shit. Like, because the joke actually isn't that offensive.
Not at all. But
Yeah.
if you take it out of context, I gave you the example, but I don't think you ever heard the joke. Remember Chris Rock? It was Chris Rock, right, that did the difference between black people and N-word. It was him, right?
Yeah.
Imagine reading that as a transcript.
Yeah.
That's going to sound insane.
Yeah. And that was an amazing bit.
Yeah.
But it'll be like this racist motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look at Chris Rock using his white privilege.
Yeah. Look at Christoph Roche.
Yeah.
Look at how he's treating black people.
Christoph Roche. I love it.
Thank you. What have you been up to? You been living it up?
Yeah. I had a fucking insane dream last night.
Is that why you didn't wake up for work this morning?
I think so.
What happened?
I had a dream where we got invaded by China.
Okay.
Who's we? Like this podcast studio?
Like Canada.
Just
the whole country.
Your
The
whole
building.
country.
Just your building.
It'd be amazing if it's just China's like, we don't want Canada. We want that guy's house.
And it wasn't a dream. It was just like the Tiki Ming delivery guy. And him, he's like, oh, brother, take it over.
So China had attacked Canada and
Yeah.
taken us over?
Yeah, and then like in the dream we kind of like ran away to this cabin, like me and
We,
everyone I know.
the country?
like no, like people close to me, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because you keep these we's. You're
Yeah,
using them
you're
interchangeably.
And we were at this cabin and shit, and then at some point these two Chinese men, they come up with guns and shit.
They come up with them.
Yeah, and they try
They
to
created
hold,
the gun.
They try to hold no, like they come up to us and they try to hold some people hostage, and then I like went berserk.
I have a question. Why are they only holding some of you hostage?
And what kind of army takes people hostage?
Yeah.
This is an invasion.
Yeah.
Give us your country, or else we're gonna kill this lady.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
No,
sense.
this is a dream, so it's not supposed to make sense.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
And and I'm like, and then in the dream, like I go berserk and shit, and like I go into full like commando mode and shit, and like I catch the first.
You
guy.
became like Rambo?
Yeah, and then like I
You
catch-
became retardo.
God damn you. and then like I caught the first guy, like I snapped his neck, and then I caught the second guy in the outhouse while he was taking a shit.
The outhouse.
But then like they had called
You
for like,
killed a guy taking a shit
no,
in
the
your
first guy
dream?
wasn't taking a shit.
It's like the second guy was,
the
though.
second guy was.
You know what I think this dream is, though? I think he did dream that, except for the China invading Canada.
Yeah.
And he was like, I want to tell him my dream, but how can I tell him I murdered 2 Chinese guys in my dream and not make it seem racist? Okay, they attacked me. They attacked me, and then that's why I fucking... One of them was taken... Because oftentimes when you get attacked by a guy taking a shit in an outhouse.
In an outhouse,
It
yeah.
was self-defense, Your Honor.
I went around the outhouse. He was in there. I killed him. Self-defense. Open and shut case.
God damn.
I forgot to mention she was Chinese. They're clearly trying to take over.
No, but then like I don't know, they had called reinforcements and shit, and then the military was coming in, and then I caught the second guy, and then like they were knocking on the outhouse. So then I like in my dream I'm kind of like blocking his mouth so he doesn't talk.
You're in the outhouse
I'm in
with
the
him.
outhouse
So
with
it's
him.
romantic.
Is he still... So you're like behind him, and I guess you're straddling him? Like he's shitting, you're behind him like in the movie Ghost, and you're holding him?
It clearly turned
No,
into
I'm
the
not holding-
it turned into the in-house.
Were you... Yeah. You're holding him, and then the
I was
music
kinda-
start
no,
playing.
kinda like a headlock.
Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for...
It turned into like a Tarantino.
No, and then what happened was because like the military came and shit. Yeah, well, kind of like that. The military came, and then like
They came all over your face and mouth?
This is a sex dream.
Did they come
it's
on your face or in your mouth?
Let me finish.
Okay.
And then like as I'm holding him in like kind of this headlock so he doesn't yell or whatever, so the military doesn't hear.
Yeah.
I get like the door to the outhouse just starts like bam, 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 and that's when I wake up and I was getting a phone call from you. It was
So I ruined this beautiful
You
dream.
ruined
You didn't
this
ruin
sex dream.
It was not a sex dream.
You ruined the best sex dream he's had in
I
years.
was about to murder a second man, and
Exactly, a sex dream.
Yeah.
One of your
That's a sex
fucking
dream.
weird sex dreams.
You know what's funny is when I
not a
woke him up, he's like, bro, okay, I'm coming out. And I, no, you're like, the show was supposed to start a half hour ago. I go, like, you're very late. He says, it's never going to happen again. Never going to happen again. He kept yelling, it's never going to happen again on the phone, but it's something that keeps happening.
Yeah.
And then he hang up.
happened 9 months ago.
It's like making a baby for you.
What?
Every 9 months, you're going to deliver us
No.
lateness.
No.
But I don't understand. Is it because the dream was so good that you couldn't wake up from your alarm?
It was very vivid, very realistic.
So I guess, yeah, if it's an an invasion, you hear the alarm and you think it's like sirens from like explosions.
Oh, is that what
and-
happened? You heard the
I
alarm?
have no clue. Honestly, I just slept through everything.
God damn, that was a good dream. You really love killing Chinese people.
No. God damn.
It's one of his favorite activities.
Shit, bro.
Did you have an erection when you woke up?
No. I swear to God. I had.
Oh, sorry, I forgot it was Chinese people. Did you have an election is what we meant to say.
I had no reaction.
No, none?
No, none.
All right, that's suspicious then. Did you catch
Yeah.
the first episode of New Curb?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I really liked
Me
it.
too.
Plus, I watched it the night before my verdict, and because I couldn't sleep right on Thursday night, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna take some THC oil, and then I'll watch comedy, and then when I just start laughing like crazy, I'll go to bed. And I watch it. And plus being stoned, Leon's is so funny when you're stoned.
Yeah, he's the face he made when he looked at knowing that he has to break up with her.
Yeah.
He's like, that fucking face, bro. But the whole episode, I loved I'm so happy that there's a new one. That was the second episode. I haven't watched it yet. I'm glad Curb is back. Finally, a good show.
Yeah, it's a very good show.
I didn't think about that. You not being able to sleep because I was thinking I had trouble the night before. I was agitated and anxious. I can't imagine what the fuck you were going through in your head.
When I went to bed, too, I didn't at first I'd set my alarm for 8 o'clock because I knew they said I'd get the verdict on Friday, and I figured it'd be first thing Friday morning.
Yeah.
Because I knew their mind was already made up. So I was like, it's probably going to be 9 o'clock. So I'm going to wake up at 8, have some coffee, and then watch the news to find out if I'm guilty or not. And then I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to set my alarm. I'm going to go to bed. And then I'm going to wake up like a kid on Christmas morning to see, have I been naughty or nice?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
What my present is. And it was weird because I woke up too early. So when I woke up, I had like 50 messages, but no verdict. So I was like, it was all, hey, good luck. I hope you win.
You're like, fuck these people.
And I was like, these fucking assholes. why are you fucking... But it took a while. And it was Thomas Levac that he texted me. Like I was trying to find, I was going on every fucking news website. And then I got a text message from Thomas Levac going, hey, you won. And I was like, this is fucking weird. Like I went to the Supreme Court on Zoom, because since it's in Ottawa and it was during the lockdowns that we couldn't go to another province. So I went to the Supreme Court on Zoom, and then I found out via text message from a comic.
Yeah, our favorite masturbator, Thomas Levac.
So I was like, what a weird time. Like I just started laughing. I was like, this is so stupid.
When I first got the news, I misunderstood and I panicked because Two Drink Minimum Legal Counsel, Viva Fry, sent me the message. But the first message he sent, because I was refreshing and there was no updates. But when I got a message from him, it said, I'm going to come on the show on Monday. He's going to, Pantelis podcast, and we're going to break it down why it was like this. So when he said we're going to break it down, I was like, wait, does that mean that it was a loss? And so I start to fucking like, what's going on? And then he was like, no, you won. I was like, what the fuck? Open with this. Yeah. Open with this, I was like, holy shit, what do you mean we're going to break it down? What do you mean we're going to break it down? Because I couldn't fathom. I was like, is this a reality I live in now?
Yeah, like Viva isn't a lawyer anymore, but he's a lawyer. And they're always like that. Like my lawyer, when we appealed the last time and we had lost, he wrote, and the first thing he wrote was, hey, good news, one judge said you won. But I was like, okay, but aren't they 3? Yeah. Then isn't that a loss? Like, that's not good news.
It is a loss. However, someone agrees with you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, God damn, that's not the victory. I was looking for a moral victory.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So he did that, and then I was so excited, and then he was pissed like everyone else about the 5-4, but not pissed in the sense like I can't let this happen. More of like, oh well, it's not as like we thought. Everybody.
It's not a clear case.
It's not a clear case of forget feelings, go with the law. Some people still go with feelings. They don't go with the law.
And you could, but everyone had to know that that's what was going to happen. The way we are right now, that even if you go, no, judges, they follow the law and not emotions, but they're humans.
Yeah.
And when you see people fucking just arguing over a joke that was like 12 years ago, you're like, okay, there's no way it's a unanimous decision.
And that's what it proved to be. But at the 0 hour, like Rambo, with 2 black eyes, you went in there and you knocked a Russian out.
Exactly.
You mean Rocky?
Rocky, Rambo, same
Did I say
actor.
Rambo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I was thinking of him, before Retardo, And that's in my head too. I'm talking about black eyes, but I keep picturing Rambo with the shirt off and the headband.
The bandana.
Yeah, I keep thinking of that.
But anyway, like whether I win 5-4 or 9-0,
doesn't matter.
It's a win.
Yeah,
I don't care. And even though technically I have 1 win, 2 losses, so if I was like a fighter, I'd be a shitty fighter.
You have 2 regular season losses in the playoffs when it mattered.
Yeah. I'm like a guy that was 0-2. But then I became world champion.
Yeah, you entered the playoffs, and everybody's like, okay, this guy's gonna get eliminated right away. Yeah. And then you ended up winning the Stanley Cup.
They were like, what?
Yeah, this is New Jersey Devils 1995. Stanley Cup Finals, shortened season. They thought the Detroit Red Wings, the legacy, was going to sweep the Devils, and then the Devils, with Martin Brodeur, swept the Red Wings and lifted their first Stanley Cup. That's you. You're in 1995 New Jersey Devils.
And the Human Rights Commission is last year's Montreal Canadiens. Went super well, and then fucking at the end just choked like a bunch of bitches.
Like, take this. I wonder when they got it, they're like, how did we lose? We're the Tribunal of Human Rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
It's a made-up thing.
exactly like
If they cared about human rights, they wouldn't have child molesters on their board.
I think, though, like the Human Rights Commission was actually a good idea when it first started.
Yeah.
But nowadays, like, because at first it was for, like, people that don't want to rent apartments to black people. Or
is that what they use it for?
At first it was made for that. So if you applied for a job and you were gay and you didn't get hired because you were gay, they'd help you, find another job or make that person hire you, which is weird because then you're working for a dude that hates gay people.
Yeah, why would you want to work there?
But like nowadays, like they used to help gays and minorities, but nowadays, like if you're gay and you try to get a job at Red Lobster and they don't hire you, go on social media and go, I went to Red Lobster, tried to get a job, and the manager was like, fuck you, fag.
Because you imagine...
You're gonna ruin Red Lobster. You don't need the Human Rights Commission. So I think that's why, since they're not relevant anymore, they're like, okay, let's get into this comedy game.
Imagine they take this out of context and people start shitting on Red Lobster and they're trying to sell. Like, we're becoming Rainbow Lobster. We're very sorry. Like no, we didn't. We're just fucking around. Did you? Because of what he said, I saw it only came through my screen fast, and we were too busy the last couple of days with all the shit that was happening. But unless I misread. Someone won millions of dollars. It was a white guy because he was fired for being a white guy. Is that true?
Oh, yes. Okay.
Because it's about time white guys start winning.
Can you do me one favor though? Could you lower that arm, please?
Is it bothering you?
No, it's in the shot.
You just noticed?
Yeah.
You're telling us now after 19 minutes?
No, because I've been trying to say, but like I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
You know what we should do? We should get a microphone and put a microphone in front of you.
Yeah.
And then that way you could tell us things like that.
No, because I didn't want to.
Oh, I had a brutal time having to edit some of his work recently on Terry and Ted's show. I was like, fuck. Like everything that could have went wrong for Poseidon in that episode went wrong. Yeah. And I was like, Jesus Christ.
Is it him throwing shit out that just...
No. It was more of camera issues and then guest issues. It was just crazy. What's that noise? Is that the Chinese telephone?
Are we on it feels like we're on Deal or No Deal, and I just won.
So it's a white man from Michigan. He wins $10 million.
Why are you showing us on that screen?
But
we have two giant screens behind you.
What was that sound, though?
It's an article. Oh, it's the video.
Okay, what does the article say? You can read it to us.
Yeah, a white man wins $10 million in reverse racism lawsuit
reverse
based on the
racism
color of his skin.
Wait, stop with that.
How is it reverse racism?
It's either racism or is it reverse racism is no racism.
Yeah, reverse racism is I really like black people.
Yeah, that's
I like all people. That's reverse racism.
So
you know who I hate? No one. Yeah. I love everyone. I'm a reverse racist.
Yeah, that's reverse racism.
So basically, he claims that his former employer fired him because he was a white male.
And the former employer is like, it's because you were masturbating on the copier.
Oh, God. And
well, what's the business?
He was fired from his job with no van.
It'd be amazing if it was like the NAACP, like something that it's only for black people. And he's like, "What? I got fired." And they're like, "Sir, you never worked here.
Yeah,
we never hired you. We tried to explain that this is for black people.
Yeah,
racist. You're a reverse racist.
You kept hanging out outside the Apollo Theater yelling racial epithets."
So it says in the lawsuit, David Duval said in 2018, while living in Charlotte, he was fired from his job with Novant Health as senior vice president of marketing and communication. And then because
his marketing was a little slanted.
Yeah, because of the company's efforts to diversify some of its leadership positions. The jury believed Duval's assertion of discrimination was correct and that he proved without a reasonable doubt.
Can I just say something?
Sorry.
How stupid are these people that they actively told him, we're going to fire you because we need more diversity, and they thought that Hawat, man, is going to just go quietly into the night, bro.
And plus, the guy, he was head of marketing and communications.
Yeah.
So you're telling a guy whose job is to get the word out, hey, We're firing you because you're white. Don't tell anyone.
It's so stupid.
Fuck.
And,
How much did he get? 10 million?
10 million, yeah.
Jesus
God
Christ.
damn.
And
What? Are you saying I'm too white for this show, Mike? Is that what?
10 million. God damn, that's
$10
good. You know what fuck.
But he had a very high up there position. Like he was a vice president of marketing and communication. So he probably.
I like how you have to think about that, and you said it like
yeah.
we hadn't heard it, like you knew it. It's something. It's information you just gave us.
Yeah. So he was probably making like all kinds of money already. So he probably kind of like felt shafted.
I love you. You have a way with words.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm a wordsmith.
You're explaining that a guy that lost his job doesn't have money anymore. And thank you, because we didn't get that. We didn't understand that part. We knew that he had lost his job, but we thought he still had money.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost his job, but
I
he was
thought-
still getting money.
And he's not the president, so he's probably making $9 an hour.
At least, yeah. The new minimum 13.
Yeah. That 1350, sir.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna change soon.
Yeah, of course.
Anywho,
Is that what it is in Canada now?
no, not all can just Quebec.
Quebec.
Okay.
I think in Alberta it's like $15-16.
Let me check.
It's not really information that anybody gives a shit about.
Sure,
but
yeah.
I like how he's like, let me bring that up. That's a good one.
Yeah.
We're gonna entertain people right now. 15. You know, in Wisconsin, it's like who gives a shit?
It's true.
Is there any important news that we need to tackle or no?
Oh, there's one.
Oh shit, Elon Musk. Did you
Yeah.
see Elon Musk? What happened?
That's a ballsy move.
Yeah, fuck. I was like, oh, this is awesome.
Oh, the whole 2% of his wealth.
No,
Yeah,
no,
'cause
just to give you context, because 2% of his wealth is $6 billion.
Yes.
And people were writing, like, the UN could use that because with 2% of his wealth, which is $6 billion, he could put an end to world hunger. Now, for people that don't know, last year, the UN had, I think, about almost $8 billion and changed nothing. They spent $8 billion on this and changed it. So he came out and said, okay, if you can prove to me, show me a plan that the $6 billion will end world hunger, I'll sell Tesla shares right now. I'll give you the money. End it.
Yeah, he offered $6 billion. That's
End world
amazing.
hunger. So
Yeah.
now the ball is in their court, which we already know because they've had more money than that and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
They pay themselves. They do missionary trips. They go look at things, but it's rarely ever something that they solve.
Like all those companies are, and the UN isn't a company, but I still
Kinda
call them
is.
a company. But all of those things are there's no transparency,
No.
which is the only reason why I stopped doing benefits for like for the Red Cross and I just whenever I do a benefit I organize it myself and I give it to an actual human being so
Yeah.
I know that okay we raised 40,000, here's 40,000 because I did a show once for Oxfam and we sold 2,000 tickets at the Saint Denis Theater and it was $50 or $100 a ticket.
Oh,
so
shit.
I think it was 50. So we sold for $100,000 worth of tickets. And actually, 2,200. So we sold $110,000 worth of tickets. At the end of the show, the person came out and handed a check for $22,000.
oh, that's absurd.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I was talking to someone. They were like, "No, but there are fees. You have to pay the sound guy. You have to rent the room."
not $80,000.
And I was like, "The fucking Saint Denis Theater is a nice theater." But maximum 5,000 to
Yeah.
rent that fucking place. Maximum. Let's say it's 8,000 to rent the place. You still have 102,000. And the sound guy, the lighting guy, I know what they're paid. They're not paid fucking 18,000 a night. So then we were like, no. And then they were like, oh no, but the organizer charged 18,000 and this guy charged 11,000. And I was like, oh, you motherfuckers, you fucking pieces of shit. We're all doing a show for free to help. It was for some drought in like East Africa. And we're like, we're trying to help fucking African people that are dying of thirst. And you motherfuckers are making money off of this.
it's all a scam.
Dirty.
Google
Yeah, it's horrible.
That's next level
Yeah.
filthiness.
Google UN blue helmet rape.
I think I heard about this.
Yeah, the blue helmets, the people they send around, they're just raping people.
Blue helmet
look at what
rape.
they Yeah, look at what
I
they
heard about that.
Look at what they did when they went to Haiti. Like it's all nonsense. I hate. That's why anybody who thinks it's cool to I support the UN. I work for the UN. You're a piece of shit, bro. You work for a garbage fucking company.
I think though a lot
Organization.
It's probably like someone that gets into politics. So at first, it's always for the for the right reasons. And I'm pretty sure the people that work at the UN, 99% of them are people that actually do want to help. But the problem is the higher ups are making too much money.
Yeah.
And I had this conversation with a guy a couple of years ago, and I was telling him how I think it was, I don't know if it was Oxfam or it was World Vision or something, the salary, the president of the Quebec charter or chapter or whatever you want to call it, he made $400,000 a year, his salary. And I was like, that's insane. And he was like, no, but you want someone competent and you have to pay him or else he's going to go somewhere else. And I was like, yeah, but if he was paid $80,000, the same job would get done.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like if you're paying him $400,000, but he's able to bring in $9 million, then it's worth it.
Yeah.
But if he's being paid $400,000,
he's not bringing any money, and he's just doing administration stuff.
He's bringing in the same amount as the guy that you would have paid $38,000. So there's something like fucking. I'm for paying people properly,
100%,
but properly. $400,000 for a.
That's excessive
for a job, and you should feel like shit. Like if you're doing that job, like if you're running a business, you make $400,000. You should be happy and proud of yourself. But if you're raising money to feed starving children and you're putting $400,000 in your pockets, you should feel like a piece of garbage.
Yeah, feel ashamed.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with my life?
You could run that organization.
Yeah.
No, but this is like these types of people that take these positions and get paid that much is like next level, like scumbaggery,
Chinese-
psychopaths.
You're going somewhere else with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
You know what?
I thought you were gonna blame the Chinese.
You know why I think I had that dream?
Because you're racist. Because you're racist and you hate Chinese
I'm not
people.
racist, but
I mean, that's the outcome I came to.
I was watching Rush Hour.
Rush Hour with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker.
What were the black guys doing in your dream?
So are you gonna murder
There was
black
no black-
people
No,
tonight in your dream?
No, but like you know,
you each have one night.
I murdered 2 funny black men. 2 funny black men came in with the army.
no, but you know, there was that whole situation in the first one where
they were caught in rush hour and then they did funny stuff.
what?
That's what happened. That's the
Oh,
situation.
I just got it.
How did you just get it? That's you're
no,
telling us.
not like how those Chinese gangsters they kidnapped the
little girl.
the little girl and shit.
You're
Like,
not a little girl.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I know I'm not a little girl, but maybe,
Were you? Be honest. Were you a little girl in your dream?
no,
Okay.
I was my regular old self.
Okay. Just
Did
making
you,
sure.
before you murdered them, did you go, Dada? Dada, there's Chinese people shitting.
Oh, so funny. Yeah. So wait, but the Chinese army wasn't trying to take over LA in that movie?
No, I know.
Yeah.
But maybe I don't know. My brain processed it like they're attacking.
You really hate Chinese people. I love Chinese
I
people.
don't hate Chinese. I don't hate the Chinese.
For a podcast, as a big fan of the Chinese people, but not the government. Clearly,
Yeah. Well, that's the
you're,
thing. I hate the Chinese government, not the Chinese.
Yeah.
so do Chinese people.
Yeah, I know.
I thought he was going to say, I hate Chinese people. I like their government.
Yeah.
They're fucking,
Got some progressive ideas.
they get shit done.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, they say they're gonna do something. More often than not, they do them.
God damn. They are very efficient though.
Yeah, they have slave camps. Speaking of slave camps, Colin Kaepernick came up with a
his
docudrama.
video, yeah.
And then he said in it, he goes, he was trying to say that the NFL training system and hiring process all that is the same thing as modern day slavery because, like, can you believe it? They want to see how tall you are, how much you weigh. They measure you. They want to see how fast you run. Yeah, because that's the
a
job.
yeah.
And in exchange, they'll give you $9 million.
Yeah.
That's not slavery. It's
Yeah.
too excessive.
The video too, they show, you see the guys, like real football guys, or probably not, like
No,
real
probably
players,
not.
but just some muscular black dude being measured. And then it cuts to like an old timey white guy going, hey, we got a slave here, strong legs. And they're measuring him. But I wonder, whenever I see shit like that, who are these fucking white people accepting these roles? Right? Because remember in the old days, you'd hear like about how black people be like, it fucking sucks being a black actor because I get offered these roles that are just fucking horrible and racist.
I'm a hood rat. I can't speak English.
But now this guy, like, why are you fucking portraying an old fucking racist piece of shit in a shitty Netflix documentary?
Like, so listen, Trevor, we got a role for you. All right, I'm all ears. you're gonna play a racist white man that owns slaves. And he's like, huh, I can do that.
And plus, dude, it's not even you're gonna play a racist slave owner. It's gonna be you're gonna be a racist in a movie, a TV show, a documentary. You're in a documentary because it's a fucking documentary. So even though that part is fiction, all of a lot of people are just so fucking stupid. They watch something, they see a documentary, and then they go, "Isn't that fucking my neighbor?
Yeah,
my neighbor is a slave owner."
Yeah,
You motherfucker.
And then the guy's like, a documentary, huh? All right, I mean, it's about time we document this.
Yeah.
What? What do you mean? What do you mean?
And plus, like comparing, like. Yeah, football player. What's a minimum wage for like the lowest paid NFL player?
$13.50 an hour.
Yeah, no, but they make like at least $2 million a year.
Yeah, they make money. They make money.
The shittiest player.
Look, the NFL. We discuss even preach the same thing. The NFL doesn't give a shit about you whether you're black or white. Doesn't care about the players. You're all expendable, just like every other league and big
you're
corporation.
A number.
You're a number.
You're not a slave. You're a number.
Yeah, everyone is.
Yeah,
who's ever part of that.
Start your documentary and tell me, look, you're not a human. You're a number. I'd be like, yeah, they are dicks. Yeah. They do treat them like numbers. But as soon as you bring in slavery, then you bring in the idea of racism, and that has nothing to do with racism.
No, they'll take the best white guy, whoever's good for that role.
If there was a Portuguese guy that was super muscular, super fast, he'd have the job.
They wouldn't be like, sorry, bro. Sorry, you're in the executive branch. Yeah. They'd be like, get the fuck out there and run, Ricardo.
Yeah. The lowest salary, the minimum salary for the NFL is $610,000.
Get the fuck out. That's amazing, bro.
How can you survive on that? That's like a fucking slave. Imagine, and that's $600,000 for. That's actually the best job at the NFL.
That's the kicker. That's the fourth kicker on a team.
Or like if you're making that, you're either the kicker or you're a bench warmer, which means you're making $600,000 a year,
with everyone.
And there's no chance of you getting fucking head injuries. Yeah, because you're just sitting there. You have fucking 50-yard line seats. And the only problem is you have to watch a game with a helmet.
Well, no,
they take the helmet off.
Yeah. You just have to. You don't have your wife. You just gotta sit there with no boys, just chilling.
600 G's. That's amazing. And plus, you don't need an agent because you're a shitty player.
Yeah.
So it's 600,000. You get all of that.
Colin Kaepernick actually could have been a good almost like a hero, like if he was documenting how the NFL doesn't care about you and, the risks, the versus reward, the danger, all that, he would have been an awesome guy, but he decided, everyone's playing the race game now. Fuck it, it's all about race.
Yeah.
It's like, don't make everything about race because, are you saying right now that someone that was abused in the NFL that wasn't black, it doesn't matter? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What are you talking? It has nothing to do with race. Everyone in this system is going to get abused.
Yeah.
Just like politicians. Everybody's like, he's a Republican, so that means it's good. He's a Democrat. No. They're all scumbags. That's why they're in that.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
Yeah. It's like he's saying that they're going, oh, don't measure that guy. He's white. He's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Hey, no measuring. Come in here.
Hey, you, chubby.
Yeah.
You're on the team.
You're on the team. 8 mil for you. Sit on the bench. I got this. Not at all. They'll fire you. Like, I don't need you on fucking payroll. Get the fuck out of here.
I had a guy. I did Guinantel did he did a thing about free speech, and it was me and this university professor.
I saw it on YouTube.
And the guy was telling me how basically everything I had was because of, he was like the luck of the white man.
Yeah.
And I was like, you do realize though that there are other white people that didn't get the job, and it's not like the first Just for Laughs gig I got. I didn't call up Just for Laughs and go, hey, I'm a white guy.
Should I try that strategy? Because all the stuff I don't get, should I just call and tell them,
hey,
I'm a Greek, I look white, you can get away with it.
Yeah. But that's crazy. Like the guy was treating me like the first time I got a Just for Laughs gala, I called and they were like, sir, there are auditions. Yeah, I know, for them. But it's us.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah. I'm white.
It's easy.
Give me a gala.
I don't like that with this kind of business when it's a skill-based, talent-based, because you can't, no matter how white you are, no matter how black you are, it's your skill, your talent's going to speak through it.
Yeah, a shitty black comic is going to be a shitty poor black person.
Yeah. So and it's like a lot of the shitty white comics.
Like Chappelle became rich not because he's black and not because he became rich because he's a fucking brilliant comic.
Yeah. That's all that was. But the race stuff appeals to the lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
It appeals to people who that's how they just judge you.
Yeah.
Just by race. So then they're like, yeah, this makes sense. That's the way I judge people.
That's how, like, whenever you see white people bitching about immigrants, that they're like, I can't get ahead because of all these fucking immigrants.
Yeah.
But it's never people that their lives are going well. It's always people that bitch about other races are always people that their life is shit, so they need someone else to blame.
Scapegoatism.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
So like if you're a black person and you can't get on TV, it's not because you're not that good. It's because these fucking whites have all the jobs.
Yeah,
and the people higher up, even though they're black, they're not real black.
Yeah, like NPR. Dave Chappelle is using his white privilege or whatever.
Yeah, well,
the fuck
imagine saying that Dave Chappelle is using his white privilege. They should at least make up a new term.
Yeah,
for
privilege.
Or what would they call Uncle Tom's or some shit?
That's like you're trying to be. It's kind of racist to say that. It's like you're saying to a black guy, "Oh, you're just doing what a white person's telling you to do." That's kind of the insult. That's kind of, again, it's racist. That's what it is. But what they try to do is they try to poke you.
No.
So you can change. You go, I'm not that. It's like jokes, right? They go, if you're making that joke, then you're homophobic. This to scare you with the word. I'm not homophobic. Look, I love gay people. I won't do it. It's fear tactics. It's all fear tactics. But the only people that bring that shit up are the people who are racist, homophobic. They're the only ones talking about that. No, I've never seen a rational person call Dave Chappelle a racist or a white supremacist. A rational human being would never bring that up. They would bring up the context and the content of his jokes, whether they like it. They wouldn't bring up what color he is, and they think, oh, even though he's black, I'm used to going against white people, but he said something that I don't like, and I can't say anything because it'll make me look bad because he's black, so I'm going to apply a white filter on him. How? He's a black guy. Leave him alone. What are you going to apply? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like him saying something around I don't like, and I go, see these women?
Yeah.
Fucking women. It's like, I'm not a woman. These women and all the stuff they're saying about it's like, I'm not even a woman. How do I speak on behalf of women? What are you talking about? Yeah. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
What news story you got for us, boy?
Oh, well, speaking of the black thing.
All right. This is starting off well.
No, like there's a black university professor. I don't remember where she is, but basically she had like a meeting of some sorts. She called all white people villains, and that we got to start offing them.
Offing them?
Offing them?
Yeah. Hold on.
What the fuck kind of university professor is saying we got to off people?
I like this university professor. It's very progressive.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't expect that that's the next story. That's pretty insane.
Fucking the university is gangsta as shit.
So I got a question. She works in the university.
Yeah.
But what toilet did she get her degree in?
I don't know. Rutgers professor. Oh, I found it.
Rutgers, which is a good university.
Maybe she's in the prison.
Yeah.
She goes,
she's teaching them how to get their high school diplomas.
She goes, oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. We got to take these motherfuckers out. Rutgers professor called
She didn't use the term. There's no professor that starts a meeting going, we got to take these motherfuckers out. Know what I'm saying?
No, there's no way, bro. She's a professor as much as Dr. Dre is a physician.
I'm pretty sure that's just a mental patient that murdered someone with a briefcase. And then she was like, I'm gonna do a meeting.
So you tell me a university professor said we should kill all ex people from a race?
Well, I have the video.
They have done.
Okay. Wait.
That's complete false, actually.
I want the.
They were sailing around.
Yeah, and
is that what?
No subjugation. Yeah.
So,
yeah, but I want.
There's some crazy shit.
Yeah, I want the sound clip where she goes, we should take these motherfuckers out.
We should hire someone to do that.
Yeah, take these motherfuckers out. How many billions of people are there on the planet? And again,
no, I meant someone to find that clip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, but because it keeps cutting anyways.
Anyways, we get it, though. We get what you're saying. You're saying that there's an aggressive university professor, but that's going to happen. You're going to hear it. I guarantee you there's professors right now telling people similar things like about the black guys. And I don't think we can solve racism one day to the next. You can't, because you're still going to have imbeciles like this.
I think 2021, though, is a good time for anyone that isn't white that's racist. Because, like, 10 years ago, this fucking lady, people would have been like, look at that stupid black racist piece of shit.
Yeah.
But now white people are like, oh, I'm not going to say anything. People are going to think I'm racist.
Because I don't want to die.
So she can fucking spread her hate. And no white people don't say anything because we're afraid to look racist. And then she spews her fucking, her hateful racist shit.
Yeah, I don't care who's spewing this kind of stuff. I don't like any of this shit, bro.
Yeah, no,
the second I hear someone saying we gotta off a race of people or whatever, you fucking lost me.
Yeah.
Or even off anyone for.
That's why I couldn't get behind Hitler. The uniforms are cool and shit, but goddamn, bro, the platform was excessive.
Fan of the stash.
Yeah, fan of the stash. The waving. So I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool, bro. The feminine wave, I'm cool with that. But goddamn, your platform kind of violent. I don't know how we're gonna attain these goals. Yeah, it's just this kind of shit scares me. I don't like hearing shit like that.
Nah,
it's
like
too much of a slippery slope.
Where was she when she said that? That was at a meeting in front of other professors.
I was on a Zoom call.
Zoom call. And were the other people in the Zoom call all black and brown, or there was like?
I hope there's 3 white guys. Like,
let me check that again.
Yeah.
Yo, Steve, is that about us?
Yeah, he's like, is there a filter I can use on my picture to darken myself up a bit? I'm going to turn this light off.
You see some guy's camera, he's like, just turns it off.
Brightness down to 1. I'm good. I'm safe for now.
Puts on a sideways hat.
I want to see.
I'm going to play some Eminem.
Yeah. Yeah, while she's talking, he's doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was another black man.
Okay.
It's just one-on-one meeting.
Yep.
And the guy, probably panicked. He's like, record?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not getting blamed for this shit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I wonder though, like if she hates like a guy, like a white guy like Eminem, that's kind of like loved by black people.
Yeah.
Or if Eminem is a fucking villain also.
Villain too, because she just went race. She doesn't care what you do.
So it could be a fucking person that's helping black people out, or the leader of the KKK. And
racism is very simple. It like I said, that's why if you look at they used to do. I think Vice used to do documentaries back when they were
when they were an actual thing.
Yeah, the actual thing in the South. I remember when they had a guy go meet like this family in the KKK, and every excuse they had, none of it made any sense. And they're like, "But you're hanging out with this guy now. He's your friend. You're feeding him. Like you're eating together."
The big fat black guy?
No, he wasn't a big fat. He was like a guy with a beard. He was like I think from the UK. And they're like, yeah, but still, we don't accept him here. We want to. It's like, but there's no valid reason. Like all the fear that you said that if you meet him, something's gonna happen, or they're weird, they're different. You know that it's not true. You're seeing it, and still in their head they couldn't. You have to be very dumb.
You have to be stupid.
Yeah,
you're dumber and shit.
I've said this before. I said that actual racism, like feeling like that, it's there's a connection obviously with education, but low IQ.
Yeah,
like you just can't grasp that it's nonsense. You have to cling at it like it's real.
Yeah.
Like in the old days, and I'm talking about the real old days, like thousands of years ago, racism is what kept people alive, because you were like, you'd see someone, oh shit, they don't look like me.
They're different.
So they're different, so they might steal my shit, let's kill them.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason you kept your little shit fucking
because you'd kill everyone
together, because you'd kill everyone. But nowadays, having that mentality just means you haven't evolved.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a very nice way to see it.
No, but it is true. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense.
And plus, the weird thing about it now is, like, there are a bunch of white people that are like that haven't evolved, and white people know that's the case. But there are a bunch of black people that are like that too.
Yeah.
But no, like if you say that there are a lot of stupid black people that are racist, you look like a dick.
There's everywhere. You're gonna find them in Greece, in Portugal, in Africa, whatever the fuck you want. That's what it is. That's the reality. What she's saying is wrong. The reality is it's all across the board. But it's because of people like her.
I'm happy though that whoever recorded her.
Yeah, I think he was the guy that was with her. Like, I'm not getting blamed for this shit. He's like, record. You see what this bitch is saying?
Yeah. That's what's weird though about 2021 is she's saying that no one's fucking correcting her, but people are like, "Oh, she's so stupid."
Yeah.
I'm gonna record it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record it and shame her on the internet instead of just going, hey, "Shut up, you fucking
Yeah.
bitch."
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are scared though.
Yeah, people are scared.
Like I would have called her a bitch. I would have said, "Shut
Yeah.
up, stupid."
Yeah, shut up.
Poseidon would have done. Poseidon would have started dropping some N bombs. Like Poseidon, you.
No, I would have
It's
brought
working.
that
It's working against us. You're not. You're making her angry.
Were you on? Did you go anywhere? Because you seem tanned. Like you look like you just got back from.
He's trying to
vacation.
survive the culling. He's not trying to get murdered, bro. He's trying to fit in.
He's got an appointment for a perm.
Yeah, he just bought a FUBU jacket.
God damn. No, but I was thinking the same thing. I'm like,
You
how
look
the fuck?
fucking tanned. You
Yeah.
look like you just got back from Mexico.
Is that dirt?
No, I took a shower.
Have you not bathed?
I took a shower this morning.
Yeah. You took a shower this morning?
Yeah.
That's why you even later. You're super late. You're a half hour late.
So you woke up. You woke up
A half
late, and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna get a shower, get a haircut.
Well, no, but the shower lasts like 2 minutes.
But
That's
still,
why
2
you're dirty.
minutes. 2 minutes. Like if I was late, I'd wake up. I'd wear the t-shirt I slept in.
Brush my teeth and run out.
Grab socks that were on the floor.
Well, I brushed
Yeah.
my teeth while I was showering. I was like,
Yeah, even
What were you
then.
doing? Are you on camera? Show people what you were doing. Yeah, but then when you were done, you started brushing your teeth, though, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you brush your teeth after.
I'm so mature.
When are you starting? Because people keep asking about you in English now.
Yeah.
When are we getting this hour in English?
I right now, like it's weird. As soon as I got the verdict, I got my ambition back.
Yeah.
Because the last couple of years, like I've just been sort of on survival mode. So
Well, you have been around a wild animal.
yeah. But yeah, so now I want to start doing English stuff like now.
This is so exciting. He's doing more English stuff. I'm doing more. We're dude, bilingual heroes. I think
I gotta learn Greek now.
You guys are crossing streams.
Yeah.
That the next big thing would be that if I teach you how to tell, like, let's say 15, 20 of your minutes in Greek.
If I could do like just enough for just a viral video, just a minute and a half in
That'll
Greek.
be. We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fluent.
I suck though at languages.
But the
Like
way I'm
I
gonna
wouldn't
teach
even
it,
learn a language. I just learn
phonetically
the sounds. Yeah.
That's how I would teach you, just phonetically.
Yeah.
And
And
you
just
would-
have me say how gay I am and I love sucking cocks.
A viral video comes out. He chose a weird way to come out of the closet. He said, "Greek. I too go Greek." He was trying to appeal to a nation. But yeah, this is fucking exciting, bro.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
I'm very
psyched.
happy. I'm very happy.
But I'm happy doing the French stuff now. I'm having a great fucking time.
Yeah, me too. Too. I'm happy you guys are on tour. I'm happy he's the tour manager now.
Yeah, dude, he's lost his mind, by the way,
He's
backstage.
got confidence.
A hell of a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Hey, come here. Snapping his fingers. Me, I asked for this. Is this going to happen? And the guy's like, it's already done, bro.
And someone tells him, that's a mirror, sir.
He's like, hey, Chubby.
Hey, Chubby. Hey, Brownie. Hey, the guy at the 10.
Yeah.
but
Hey, Brown Tits. Come over here.
Mike,
Brown tits.
Mike, you don't know this, but one of the I guess theater managers almost ate a chair off the head.
Oh, yeah, dude. Saturday.
I ate a chair off the head.
like-
What does that mean?
I came
I'm
in
sorry.
Saturday,
Okay.
and he was there a half hour before me. So he had a half hour to
Okay.
cause destruction,
Okay.
to wreak havoc.
Okay.
So I'm there. I'm going to put my shoes on. I don't see him. He's nowhere to be
I
found.
was pooping.
But I was gonna get to that. But for this, I don't know when he went to the bathroom. But I showed up. I had time. I turned on the steamer. I was straightening my shirt. I was ironing. Like I was getting everything ready. And I was like, what is this guy doing? Like everything's set up from the night before. Like what could he possibly be doing? And then a guy came to see me. He's like, hey, if you need anything, I spoke to the guy in charge of you guys. Like we're a circus.
Yeah.
And he's the ringleader. So I laughed. I like, okay, yeah, the guy in charge of us. Yeah, that's who it is. And he's like, so everything, if you need something, let me know. I go, okay, I'll let you know. And he was wearing a disguise.
He was
Yeah, he was dressed up as Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, he had claws.
Yeah.
He had claws. So it made me laugh. I was like, this is funny that the guy has claws, but he's talking serious, Like, you could remove the
Yeah.
claws.
Yeah.
Anyways, so then finally I hear, tuk, tuk, this guy comes out of the bathroom. Like, how long have you been in there the whole fucking time? I've been here for a half hour. He's like, yeah, bro, I was taking a shit. I go, I know what you were doing in there, but I was here for a half hour. How long have you been in there? Like, this guy was there for a while. So anyways,
I was
so
constipated.
then he goes, what happened? I go, I met a guy. He told me that everything's okay, that you're taking care of business. He's like, Freddy Krueger. Yeah. He's like, bro, this guy almost hit a fucking chair off the head. And I go, why? He scared you? And then,
Can I take over?
yeah.
Okay, so what happened was when I walked in, I met him, and he was dressed normal. He was not wearing a costume, right? So I saw his face. I recognized him and everything.
Then when he came back with the costume, you thought he had been possessed.
By the ghost of
So
Freddy
hold
Krueger.
on. So what happened afterwards was, I'm chilling. I bought a smoked meat
Chilling.
poutine, and I was eating. And
And he still eats healthy.
yeah. As I'm eating the poutine, this guy walks
I think
in.
the tan is just high blood pressure.
He's angry and he's eating all cholesterol.
So this guy walks in and he's not wearing the same t-shirt, like employee t-shirt. He's wearing a sweater over.
That
and
motherfucker.
At a quick glance, the claws just looked like knives, and he's wearing a face mask.
So you thought it was someone
as
coming
I'm
in to
eating-
murder you.
Not me. I thought somebody was coming in like do fucked up shit, right? So like I'm eating, bro, and like
He's trying to stab the curtains.
as I look up, I go into like action mode. The guy goes, so by the way, the sound guys are gonna be ready to do the test. And I go. He goes, yeah, it's me. I have a costume. I'm like, oh, okay, good. Okay, good. And then he's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. He leaves and he comes back and he's like, oh, it's too hot for the sweater. And I go, oh, bro, it's a good thing, by the way, you told me right away, like the work that needs to be done. Does that? Because I go, bro, you were about to eat a chair off the head. But you know what? He was like, you know what? I'm glad you have that energy. You know, you're protecting the theater. He goes, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not protecting the theater, I'm protecting my poutine. I don't know if you saw this. It's a smoked meat poutine. No fucking crazy ghost is going to eat this poutine.
God damn. Imagine if you would have attacked him.
Yeah, that would have
Oh, we
been.
would have had some explaining to do.
Yeah, it's very awkward.
Especially the knives. You could tell they were plastic.
Yeah, but no,
A
like,
day after you win at the Supreme Court, my court's tour manager.
no, but like at a quick glance, they look like knives, bro. I was like, because like I did this, and then I realized like, oh, okay, it's a costume.
That's all it took.
Yeah.
All it took was the guy not to say anything, to stare at you for 1 second longer, and you would have flung a chair across the room. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but you didn't think that the first night because they closed down the whole neighborhood for
There
Halloween?
was so many. Like Halloween this year is crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I think it's because kids didn't get it last year, so now they're.
Oh, some of those kids got it.
Halloween is lasting like no one used to ring in my doorbell because I don't decorate and for Halloween, and this year it was ringing like crazy. I turned the lights off because I didn't have any candy. I didn't think to buy candy because I was doing shows, so I was like, I'm not gonna give like cans of Diet Coke to a kid or hey
Vodka.
Do you like vodkas, boy? Do you like peas?
Is any of you handicapped? Because I got some jokes.
But yeah, and when we got to L'Assomption, it was like I told you that there's always a village in front of the theater, like a Christmas village, during the holidays. But then, like this year, it was just like insane Halloween decorations.
It was cool.
Yeah, it's a very nice little town. Like it looks like a fun place to live. Like if you like decorations, basically.
I mean, one of the theater guys was actually condescending to me the first night I got there when I parked.
Was
Like,
it the guy with the long hair?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't like him.
Yeah, because I was like, and then I thought about it. I go, no, I'm right. Because he goes, going like, hey, it's pretty cool. You know, what's going on here? Like, he's like, it's Halloween. And then I'm like, but no, it isn't. Halloween's on Sunday. He's like, it's Halloween. And I'm like, you mean like they're doing it today? He's like, yep. And I go, okay, it's a good idea because the kids, I guess, have school the next day. He's like, yeah, it's Halloween. I go, well, it isn't Halloween.
Yeah.
Is the thing. It's not really like, just say they're doing a party or they're celebrating, but don't make it look like I'm an asshole because I don't know that you celebrate Halloween 3 days early.
Yeah.
I'm not the asshole here. You
No, I
decide, like, if I go on December 22nd and people are giving gifts and like Merry Christmas, and I'm like, oh, like, no, it's Christmas today.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. It's Christmas in 3 days. You could celebrate whenever you want, but it's,
Yeah.
I wasn't wrong. A little too condescending.
Yeah.
I let it slide though. It was a happy day. It was Victory Day.
Yeah.
I let it slide. On another occasion, it would not have slid. It would not have gone past unnoticed.
What would have happened?
I would have asked my tour manager to take care of it.
You'd
Was he
have
mean
to
you?
go up to him slowly though and go, I'm not a murderer. Stay calm. Stay calm. I'm not gonna try to steal your food.
Yeah.
But,
You have to go behind him and go, shh, you're a Chinese guy taking a shit as far as I'm concerned. What did he do to you?
Huh?
What did he-
Just his energy was off.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
some dudes have a weird energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever get that from people? You're like, where's this negativity coming from? I'm
Yeah.
being positive.
Yeah.
I used to, a lot of the people I like the most, well, no, not a lot, but a lot of people I do actually really like. When I met them, I didn't like them. I have a couple of friends like that. Like,
Oh, shit.
and like I've one friend that when I met, I fucking hated him for the first 6 times I saw him.
Really?
Yeah, and then my wife was like, "No, he's a good guy," and I was like, "He's a piece of shit." But then after like 6 or 7 times, I was like, "No, he is a good guy. It's just he's not."
took a while.
He's awkward and he's not good with people he doesn't know. So I think it's maybe people that are like sort of on the autism spectrum.
Yeah.
Since they're awkward, I
Yeah,
always think, "Look at that fucking guy," but it's because he's awkward.
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
How many years ago did we meet?
Oh, fucking hell, eh?
Like rough estimate.
2014,
How many
So-
years is that? 7.
83.
So after
And I still
9
hate him.
years, yeah,
I still hate him.
I knew that's what you were going with.
I
After-
still hate him.
yeah.
But you're telling me he's gonna grow on me.
Yeah, him to you is like me in the Supreme Court thing. After 8 years, you're gonna get a verdict, and you're like, okay, 5-4, I like him.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's a
Yeah.
split decision.
It's a split decision.
Of
Yeah,
me liking
it's been
him.
years.
So hold on, how many years are we at?
So you're at 7. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
in 2, and in 2 now
In a
he
year and a half.
tolerates you.
Yeah, now he tolerates me.
But maybe because on the English side, I don't know if I'm gonna start doing it in French, but I did it once where I brought him on stage 2 weeks ago. If I do that Rogan bit, the whole hooker thing and all that, if he's with me, at least for filming it, I might bring you on stage because there's something funny about him having the person there and ask, and then you saw this, and then this happened, and then me tagging on
Yeah.
that. There's something really epic about it because they're like, "Holy fuck, this guy exists!" And then when I give your description of what you said, the comments were like, "Is he a giant Greek baby?" And then people laugh because they look at his face like,
Yeah.
"Fucking Mike, that's an apt description." So they all start laughing at the giant Greek baby thing because they're like, "Motherfucker, you hit it on the head." I remember that night. You're like, "Does he look like a giant Greek baby?" And the guy's like, "Yeah."
And plus, like you were clean shaven at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I have a photo that keeps popping up
Yeah.
every couple of months. It goes, "This memory," and it's just him in front of the Comedy Store about to cry with that shirt. And I was like, "Oh, I remember that night he got pepper sprayed."
But because I didn't always have facial hair, I've always had that giant Greek baby look. But you know what that means? It just means I'm gonna age like fine wine.
I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's. Yeah, you're gonna do a lot of whining, but I don't think you're gonna age like fine wine. I think you're gonna age poorly.
Nah, I think I'm good.
No, you could age well if you stop eating smoked meat poutines every fucking hour and a half.
Well, it's not every hour. I hadn't had a poutine in like 3 months.
You hadn't had a poutine in 3 months. That doesn't mean that you didn't have
But you
pizzas.
had pizza,
yeah,
you had fucking...
I had pizza 5 days before that.
yeah, and that day you must, and even backstage, you're like, oh shit, chocolate bars is like,
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
Yeah.
chocolate bar.
yeah, no, I haven't.
Plus, like a theater tour, that's all there is backstage. It's just garbage
Yeah.
food. Like even on my writer, we tell them to have like a plate of vegetables just so that we don't fucking. I'm already chubby. I don't want to weigh 900 pounds.
Even the nuts that they give. I
Yeah.
was eating nuts, and then I looked in the back. What the fuck kind of nuts are these?
Yeah.
About 400 calories for a little bag.
Yeah, but they're like, okay, we got to keep this healthy. So we'll have a couple vegetables with dip, with hummus, and fucking hummus is. We should get some chips and crackers.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And fucking, we'll get some chocolate, and why not? Get nuts, and then
While we're going healthy, let's get a jar of Nutella in this bitch.
yeah,
So that's what happens backstage. Yeah, it's just booze and
Yeah.
So, but because of the vegan thing is good because a lot of times they put vegetables.
yeah. But most of them don't even read the writer anymore.
I've noticed,
they
yeah.
used to be really good at that, and then COVID hit, and now since we started up again, they're like, he's just gonna be happy doing a show.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I tell them
bastards.
the only thing on my writer is I want Michelob Ultra Slim and Clear because I want low carb beer. I want vodka, Diet Coke, ice, and some sort of food that is vegan.
That is edible.
But it can be like I think all we have is we write vegetables just to make it like as
Clear as possible.
as clear and as easy as possible. And then they're like, all right, cheese.
Yeah. They put cheese a lot too. That makes me laugh because I'm like, Mike can't eat this.
Yeah,
So then I'll take all the cheese.
yeah.
You know what you should start doing, bro? go crazy. Because if he was a diva, it would make sense, but it's unbecoming of a man of Mike's stature. So what we need you to do is next time we go to a place, Mike asks for Diet Coke, this and that. For the smallest thing, let's say it's a Diet Pepsi, you should grab the guy and be like, come here. What does it say here? Is it going to be like
Already did that.
Diet Coke? And then tell him, and what's this? Diet Pepsi? And then, you think I'm a fucking joke? Am I a fucking joke to you?
And then when the guy will come to me and go, your guy got mad. He asked me if that was Diet Coke. And I'll be like, no, he wasn't mad. It's just he can't read.
Yeah.
So he wanted to know. He wanted to know what the words were.
Yeah, what is this?
What is this?
No, I didn't do it. I already asked it because they had Diet Pepsi at some point.
What'd you say?
I go, I was nice about it. The lady was very nice, so I was nice to her. So I go to her, hey, do you guys by any chance have Diet Coke? She goes, no, we're very sorry. We have Diet Pepsi.
And then you're like, oh, I'm very sorry that I have to cancel the show tonight.
No, I did this. I go, I'm very sorry. It's okay. Diet Pepsi, I think, is going to be fine.
Like we used to do when we'd write, I need vodka, and we'd say the brand because Lou Marin, that used to be my tour manager,
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. He told me you should put a brand because if not, they'll just buy anything. And I was like, I don't care. They can buy anything except for Smirnoff. But he was like, no, we'll put Pure since it's a Quebecois vodka. And but then like a lot of places they apologize. They'd be like, there was no Pure left. So I got my cousin to drive to Drummondville 4 hours away to get, and I was like, yeah, I could have drank anything. I don't care.
Yeah,
and I'd even be like, I don't even feel like drinking vodka today.
That's the best.
I'd feel bad for them. So now I was just like, why don't we just write anything but Smirnoff?
Yeah.
That's super easy.
Yeah.
And it's easier for them. It's easier for me. Because whenever you write, like everyone does that, they'll go, I need like Esca water. But who cares? It's water. You can say anything but.
Well, I don't want Nestle water.
Yeah, but you can write anything but Nestle.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
Or anything but Dasani.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the science. I don't want Toronto tap water.
Dasani is disgusting.
Toronto tap water.
Well, I used to think it was New York City tap water.
I heard it was Toronto tap water.
Okay. It's tap water, but
It's tap water from a shit city.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
And it tastes like plastic.
I don't even want Montreal tap water. I never drink tap
Yeah.
water here.
I have a Brita filter, so
I don't trust them.
I trust it.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have videos where they've poured like Gatorade and shit,
Yeah.
the Brita filter, and then it comes out as water.
That seems so fake.
Yeah, that seems fake.
There's
I've seen a lot of videos too that
no
doesn't make them real.
filter that gets rid of sugar and flavor.
So he gets rid of the Gator in the Gatorade. So it's just Aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you
Gets
just-
rid of the gay, and it's just AIDS.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's all that they're making.
Oh god.
They're just producing AIDS.
Yeah, they're making AIDS. You're drinking AIDS. That's the gay. They're getting rid of the gay.
Yeah. They've
You
been
still
trying to get
got
rid of the
AIDS.
gay for years. I don't trust these guys. I don't trust these Dasani companies.
Brita filter, Gatorade.
That's impossible, though.
I don't think
Or it feels impossible.
it doesn't feel
Because it's like a filter can get rid of toxins, but it's not gonna get if the Brita filter can get rid of the sugar, the flavor, and everything out of Gatorade. That means you could pee in a Brita filter and it'd come out as water. So why are people fucking dying of thirst? You could just
Give 'em
pour-
Brita filters.
You could pour fucking battery acid.
Yeah.
and it'd be water.
Poseidon.
No, it's not the
Challenge. I'll give you $1,000 if you piss in your Brita filter and it comes
And
out
drink
as
it.
water. And drink it, obviously, but it has to be water.
It seems to be working in this video though.
It just gets rid of all the Gatorade.
Yeah, because do you want to do that? Because I have
think it'll
I
work.
have $35,000 that just cleared up in my bank account. So
Wait, do we have?
I do. If for $1,000, I'll give you $1,000 if you pee in a Brita thing, and if it's and drink it, whether it's water or not.
Wait, what? Repeat that, sorry.
Because so you pee in the Brita filter,
Fill up a cup.
fill up a cup, and you drink it because it's going to be water because Brita is fucking a
It gets
good
rid of
company.
everything. Yeah.
But you have to have a blindfold, so you won't see if it's actual.
Or if it actually cleared it up or
If
not.
it
So it's just
actually
because you
cleared it
believe
up
it
or
cleared it
not.
up.
Yeah.
You put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't trust Brita anymore,
yeah.
right? For $1,000?
Fucking Brita.
How much do you trust Brita?
I do not trust the Brita.
You don't?
I do not.
You no longer trust Brita.
Because I just watched a video.
Which
That
means
I was like, what the fuck is this?
So it says fake?
Well, because like here's the thing. I watched it fast while you guys were talking, and one thing that didn't make sense to me. They show one Brita filter filtering out the blue Gatorade and it was turning into water.
Yeah.
And they had a other Brita filter right next to it, but the liquid in the Brita at the bottom that was filtered was blue, and then they poured it into the cup that was clear to show like, look, this one was Gatorade.
You lost me. Point is, it's fake. That's all I want to know.
It's just fake.
Crazy.
So Mike was correct in his initial
I
assumption.
think
You have been Britted.
I've been duped.
Yeah, you've been Britted.
You've been Britted.
I've been brooped.
Yeah, you've been Britted, yeah. That's what happened. It's the big Brita lobby. The filter lobby is strong, bro.
Very strong, huh?
They're opening up a lot of pharmaceutical companies, like offices, like Pfizer and stuff, all around Quebec. These guys are making bank.
They're making crazy money.
I heard Biden shit his pants. Is that true?
Yeah, I saw that, but I think it's just an old man. That's how an old man stands. Because people are like, look at how he's standing. Because he's like this.
Okay.
But he just
I didn't see a video. I thought like maybe he was somewhere in the. Like, sir, did you just shit your pants?
Like they showed pictures. Like I saw a picture of him at the G20 or whatever. Yeah, I think it's called the G20 now. What used to be the G7. And there's a picture of Trump from 2017. And everyone's close to each other. And now there's a picture of Biden. You see Biden's like a foot or 2 feet away. And he's standing like this. So they're like, no, the reason why he's far away is because he probably smelled like shit and look at his face.
But no, maybe it's just because of COVID.
He's just an old man and there's COVID.
Yeah, that's
the way I see it.
Yeah.
He might have shit his pants.
He might have shit his pants. I mean, he looks, if anybody looks like they could be shitting their pants, he's one of those guys.
Yeah. He definitely feels like he could shit his pants.
Yeah.
They're looking for me.
Yeah.
That's a fire truck.
Yeah.
They know his balls are burning.
They're looking for you to bring you on board for the war against China. Fuck this guy.
Imagine if we do, because China is becoming like a huge superpower. In 5 or 8 years, if China does attack, people they might look at this episode like we look at The Simpsons. They'll be like, Poseidon predicted it.
Yeah, you're gonna be Nostra, dumbass.
Yeah.
You love saying that.
That's gonna be you. Our prophet Poseidon foretold of the Chinese invasion. The Reds from the east.
It came to me in a dream.
Yeah. And that's what you would say. You'd be like, came from me in a dream.
A week before he drank his urine, he predicted.
A week before he challenged the Brita's lobby.
Our great leader.
That would be amazing.
That should be fuck it. You don't have a Wikipedia yet. You should start your Wikipedia.
Can you start a Wikipedia?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not on Wikipedia.
One of our fans should start a Poseidon Wikipedia.
They have to start a real Wikipedia, so we're on it, and then slowly you add stuff that. Well, the rest is real. This might be true.
Because what's amazing is like for Mike Ward, there are a bunch of Mike Wards. So there'll be Mike Ward comedian, Mike Ward whatever singer. So it'd be Poseidon Greek god and Poseidon local buffoon.
Oh yeah. That would be amazing. But I don't know how you get on Wikipedia.
Instead of local buffoon, have something like future leader.
Something like
great leader.
Glorious one.
Because probably they're gonna say podcaster, like because they have to. But then when you click on it, it's gonna say local.
It could
intellectual.
be intellectual.
You are
since you host the intellectuals.
I'm not an intellectual though.
Oh, the world knows.
That's the issue.
But Wikipedia doesn't.
Yeah, Wikipedia does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fucking fun.
Yeah, because you can. The thing I'd notice, I used to do this a lot, and I'd tell people, and people get angry when you fuck with Wikipedia because they're like, "That's like an encyclopedia," and I'm like, "No, it's not. It's just garbage on the internet." But I used to, I notice if you can change stuff in a Wikipedia, if you change the beginning of a paragraph or the end of a paragraph, people are going to notice. But if it's in the middle, you can write anything. So I used to write that I had written a song for Celine Dion. I think I'd written that I'd written My Heart Will Go On or some fucking bullshit
amazing
song. And I just changed stuff and it made me laugh. And so someone should start your Wikipedia.
Yeah, well, it says you can't create your own, but anyone else can create a Wikipedia page for you.
Also, somebody has to create one for us.
Yes.
But they don't know if it's you or not. So you could write.
I think it's with the IP address or something.
But they don't know what your IP address
belongs to you. But look, I don't want you to start it because you can't spell.
Yeah.
If
one of the fans can
if one of the educated fans
Yeah.
starts it, they can. Because if it was you, it would be riddled with spelling errors.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's autocorrect.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, but
Poseidon,
syntax and your grammar.
intellectual, diplomat, future world leader,
Yeah.
whoremonger, and local buffoon.
And it would have all like awards, and it would have like, you know,
Yeah.
Glutton Fest that he didn't win.
Yeah.
It-
You have nominated. You know how they have nominated?
Yeah. He was this close to winning Glutton Fest, but Jan came in at the 0 hour, and we gave him the title after you shit your pants but couldn't eat all the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, there could be something, because Wikipedia, because if you Google me, there's no Wikipedia article. It's all like IMDb and all the shit we do. Yeah. But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised that that's on there. Like that you can Google and you find me and shit. That's still weird to me.
It's the internet.
It's the internet. It's there forever now. We're culturally relevant.
Exactly.
It's a sad day for the culture. Speaking of which, the tour is on. If you speak French, Mike, don't you think that these people should be at your tour, Mike Ward Noir?
Yeah, MikeWard.ca for tickets. And the English shows are going to be starting out. At first, we're going to start doing English shows at the Bordel again.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to be in Montreal for a while. But I think after Christmas, I'm going to start traveling.
And when we say travel, we mean
Ottawa.
probably. I mean, we'll have to get back to New York. We'll have to talk to Aaron and see if we could get that show back because we missed it. So there's a lot of stuff to get.
Yeah,
Texas
I want to get to the States, but I'm just so happy now to just be doing shows again. So I don't care if they're French or English. But now, I'm ready to go back and conquer the world.
But MikeWard.ca for tickets. Also, go to centrebrag.com to get tickets for Mike Ward Sous Écoute at the Bell Center, July 22nd, 2022. The biggest live podcast in history is going to take place on that day. And the more tickets that are being sold, the more likely we are to break additional records of, live events ever. You know, we're going to be in that list in North America. It's a high thing to reach, but we're getting there. There's a lot of tickets being fucking sold.
Yeah.
So centrebrag.com for that. Links are in the description. PantelisComedy.com. Follow my stuff. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/Pantelis. You can also join Mike's Patreon, patreon.com/Sous Écoute to get all the Sous Écoute episodes. You get them live, and that's where you get tickets to watch Sous Écoute live. It's only through the Patreon. Poseidon is available online. The Poseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram, and he's also on Twitch, twitch.tv/ThePoseidon69. Watch him play with children. Thank you all. Go fuck yourself.